Another project that you all are working on is the Bell Tower project at the Boyle County Courthouse. So what's the latest on the Bell Tower?
Okay. So, about 6 months ago, we had some engineers come and look at it, and they found, some cracks in the beams and things, and they've been monitoring that. Well, they came back about a week ago, and one of the cracks has widened. So they said, now, it's time. Let's not put this off any longer. You all need to be finding a place to go. And our mouths dropped open, and we're like, okay, where are we going to go?
So, like, you all would have to evacuate the courthouse?
We would have to vacate the courthouse while they work on the bell tower, because the bell is going to have to come off and be sat down somewhere there on, Main Street sidewalk. But we got a lot of decisions to make, though.
Yeah, you do.
Do we put the bell back? Do we just preserve it, somewhere, maybe Constitution Square, maybe out in the park, and take that weight off? Because that's the problem. The weight is pushing down on those beams, and then there's been water damage, and old fire damage that I wasn't aware of, but you can see the charred wood. I was actually up in the bell tower about a week ago. That's an experience in itself.
That is interesting.
But if we, when all this happens, they want us to find a place, and I'm saying they, as in AOC, because the court system shares the building with us. They're on the second and third floor. So it has to be a joint progress with this, that both of us have to agree on what we're going to do. Right. And AOC has to approve a new facility. We have to make sure that, it's cost productive for us.
No small thing, then.
We're going to have to lease a building.
Yeah, this is going to be major, then.
This is a major, and it's expected that once all this starts, the courthouse could be vacant for 1 to 2 years.
Oh, wow.
While they do all this construction. Yeah.
So is there
So it's a major deal.
Is there a timeline where, like, the engineers or whatever has said, hey, look, we think you're safe until this point, but again, the more water this takes on, the more the beams it gets heavier and heavier with the weight. Have they given you all a kind of a cutoff time? Y'all got to be out of here by this point.
They want us to find something within the next 3 months.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's crunch time, Joe.
Things are moving quickly.
We have looked at a building. It's the Essity building.
Yes.
The old Whirlpool.
Yes.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
So we have looked at that. AOC has actually approved that location for the court system. We'll have to do, of course, some remodeling out there and tear down some walls and put up some walls to make the available space that we need for all the departments. But we think the whole courthouse, all the departments in the courthouse, will fit in that location. And that's what we want.
Yeah. So basically, when this happens, it's not an if, right? It's a win?
It's a win.
You won't be going to the Boyle County Courthouse. You'll be going to the old Essity building, if that's the location you all settle on.
Yes, that's
so,
right.
like, county clerk's office,
Everything.
Sheriff's office, there will be nothing in the courthouse because the bell tower and all that's going to be worked on.
And the bell tower sits over the circuit courtroom. So, the courts would not be able to hold court at all, just due to the noise that, all the construction's going to be going on. And the old wing, as we call it, that's what's going to be affected, is that whole hallway, which has, county attorney, occupational tax, the judge's office, and then up to Casey's office, county clerk, up to the new section. So be a lot of noise and just construction, and you don't want the public coming in while the courthouse is under construction either. Just due to the safety.
So who has the laborious job of trying to make the entire courthouse, like where the offices go, inside a new building?
Well, AOC, Administrative Office of the Courts, will work with the court system. That they'll be on their own thing to plan and design all that. The state will come in and help the county clerk's office, because they'll have to move computers and all that, all those books. Mm-hmm. So they will help them, and then just the county part will be left up to us.
So you feel like by June? That's 3 months. March, April, May, maybe by June. That's 4 months. Maybe by June or so, you all are going to be at a new location.
We'll start moving to the new location. Yes. within the next
Wow.
3 months.
I feel like this is really big news.
It is. It's big news. And, rumors are already out, and so I wanted to go ahead and let everybody know that this is what's going on. Courthouse is not going to fall down, but we are going to have to do some construction on it and make it safer for everybody in there. So.
I was going to say, this news is like... Is this the first time this has been out? Because I feel like I haven't heard this before. Like,
No.
am I out of the loop? Does everyone else know this but me?
You heard it first, Joe.
All right. So the bell tower is going to be worked on because of when was the courthouse built?
1867.
Has the bell tower been there since then?
Yes.
So it's hard to fault the guys and gals back in 1870. I mean, they had it standing for 160 years.
Oh, Joe, you should see the beams up there in that bell tower.
They knew what they were doing.
They are big, yes.
160 years or so.
Yeah, well, the first courthouse burned.
Okay.
So this is the second courthouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1862, I'm being told.
Oh, okay.
So that's 163 years ago.
I was thinking that's when the first one burned, and then the second one was
built.
after. But now I'd have to go back. I can't tell you off the top of my head.
Okay, so again, the big news from this morning with the bell tower having to be taken down, essentially taken off and worked on.
Mm-hmm.
The Boyle County Courthouse is in the process of finding a new location where every single office in the courthouse, from the court system to the PVA to the clerk to the fiscal court to the sheriff to the records, all of that will be moved to a new location. And that location has not yet been picked. Feel like you got maybe a location in mind, the Audacity building. It's not 100%.
We're in negotiations
right
now for the lease, so we have to, we have to agree. Both parties have to agree on that. So
within the next 3-4 months or so, that'll be moved, and the courthouse will be vacant from anywhere from 1 to 2 years.
Joe, I wasn't nervous until I heard you say it out loud like that.
This is big.
Now I'm nervous.
Yeah, no, y'all got it down. I got faith in you all. Y'all got it down. So this is big news, though. I want to make sure people know that, and you all can start talking about it, I guess, on the street.
And we will, and I'll talk more about it, every month as I come on. I'll talk more about it and give an update and what we're doing and everything. But I wanted to get the word out there because, if you don't say it, then people speculate, and then that's how rumors get started. So I want to get it out in front of it.
Yeah, it's official now that this is coming, the project down the line over the next 3 or 4 months or so. And we'll get more information as that comes out.